we are here so that the youth awaken the consciousness of Africans. I say that we are here so that the youth wake up. We are not here with the goal of seeking to loot or anything. We want to build Africa. If the youth are not awakened, we will put them to sleep. These Western media are singing our praises, saying we're fine, we're fine. No, that is false. We want to make sure that when we are not feeling fine, we know that we are not fine, and that other people take over. But when they also lie to say that we're not fine, we will prove the opposite. Therefore, continue to actively communicate and effectively raise awareness across various communities in Africa.
Thank you very much. In response to the recent statement made by the AFRICOM commander before their testimony at the American Senate, your government has reacted firmly and decisively, denouncing unfounded accusations about the sovereign choices of Burkina Faso. What is your response to this situation, especially addressing Washington, who continues to question the overall legitimacy involved here? Legitimacy of your current partnerships, particularly with Russia, and how do you intend to defend the image of Burkina Faso on the international stage in the face of such discourse?
In any case, we are free to establish relationships with whom we want. That's independence. So on this aspect, they can continue to think what they want. We will go where we want. That's provided that this partnership can be mutually beneficial for each of the parties. As for these remarks, as you previously stated, we officially lodged our formal protest through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and that represents one aspect. But currently, I don't have any information about the specific events that transpired involving that particular general. There remains an unresolved problem in our current circumstances. Therefore, I might consider that it would be preferable for her to execute her most effective move in this situation. If we should decide to send him, please ensure that he fully understands it is not the right mission. If we deceived him, let them say so publicly, or if we ask the Senate that he made a mistake. Or do you also mean if it possibly has a bad intention? We will confront him as necessary because everything he said requires our response. It's lies. It's very ugly to see an adult lying, to see an adult general officer from a great army lying. It's very serious. First, he discussed the valuable gold from Burkina Faso, explaining how it is utilized in various applications that serve as essential tools and resources for our personal and collective protection strategies. First, it's Burkina's gold. It's not his gold. That's the first thing. What does it have to do with him? I have nothing to do with it. It's Burkina's gold. I have nothing to do with it. The second thing he told me during our comprehensive discussion is that Burkina Faso had never possessed a gold reserve until our team's arrival in the country. It's us who started to reserve their gold, the treasury of Burkina Faso. There wasn't a single gram of reserve in Burkina. That indicates that he is still a liar. Another thing to consider is that when he states we use it to protect ourselves and everything else, emphasizing our freedom, it implies that if the people have chosen to govern it, then our liberties are preserved accordingly. We have the duty to protect ourselves, so we're free. How does that concern him? And the specific aspect was the one that really hurt me the most significantly. It's not because he is a general or because he is an American or for any other reason. It's because he is black. It is extremely painful to witness situations where a black individual is utilized to engage in conflict against another black individual. Moreover, this issue did not originate recently. It must come to an end. It's very dangerous. Even Libya. Who destroyed Libya? They used a black person again. In movies, in the past, among Americans, black people always played the bad role, but we thought it was just in the movie. But why do brave black people continue to play the bad roles? I think that if he heard this interview, he needs to look at himself in a mirror. Be ashamed, come forward and say that a false report was made against me. I regret it. He must say it publicly. If it's a false report, we did it. Because it's possible. It's possible that we made a false report because you followed. When I take our neighbor, again, as I say among ourselves, the Ivorian Minister of Defense, who is traveling going to Turkey to see the Turkish Minister of Defense on December 10th, you see how it hurts. When it's a black person acting like that, it hurts a lot. Did we make a false report? What kind of denial? If we sent him to create a problem in Burkina, as they are used to doing, well, we will thoroughly get ourselves fully ready and patiently wait for them, because it absolutely needs to come to a definite halt now. It is imperative that the black race not be used to fight black people. Every time is the same thing, and this is what we deplore, and it hurt us a lot to see that it was a black person. It's true that they can regret it through several channels that they try to tighten. But no, it has been said publicly, and we must make our amends publicly as well. That is precisely how we are now. We are no longer engaging in diplomatic hypocrisy. As we like to say, we make very strong statements on significant topics. Afterwards, we must follow by saying no, sincerely apologizing and acknowledging that we have nothing further to offer. This response must be made publicly. So I wholeheartedly invite them to make sincere amends and to publicly acknowledge their actions, because African youth have clearly understood and black youth around the world have equally comprehended the significance of this matter. This manipulation will no longer work. It has always been the case. Using false alibis to hope to achieve other objectives, it no longer works. So it's regrettable, but Burkina remains in its lineage. We will continue to develop. He forgot to mention everything we are doing for Burkina. What we are doing, no regime has achieved it. They are the socio-economic development of Burkina. We are constructing numerous health centers, each fully equipped with advanced medical equipment and comprehensive examinations, and lowering the costs of medical examinations. Which regime has done the same? No one. We are actively working on agriculture, plowing farmers' fields for free. Our production has increased. Who did this? Nobody. The army has shown us in degrees. A new army, the Buddhist army, has never been so well equipped in personnel and equipped in terms of equipment as now. Who did it? No government in matters of employment. No government has created as many jobs as we have through industrialization. Maybe that's what bothers him, that he wants to stop it. We have to invent lies. In any case, I invite them to review their papers. There you go, that's all I can say. It was a big lie, and it's regrettable.